Hello. 1 second. Just post a link. I'm back. Bear with me. No, I'm actually doing this. What is it? It is that one.
You. California dreaming about you.
California Dreaming Faction, indeed. Well, that wasn't the intro, was it? Oh no, it's that one. Sorry. Bear with me.
These palm trees, they sway, but each night and each day I'm California dreaming about you. Oh yeah, got this world-class view, but it's you that I think about every time when my mind's on it. And it's you that I think about every time when we be alone. It's you that I call on my FaceTime when I need something real. Oh yeah. Work the night shift till late in the PM. I'm California dreaming.
I'm California Dreaming.
You.
Yeah.
California dreaming about you. California dreaming about you. California dreaming about you. California dreaming about you.
Right, that's enough of that. Truck goes past. Hello, I'm back. Probably not audible because I'm on the main road again. I've just been to God's prison today. Went to a cafe that was shut. Go back to comments. Went to a pub. They only had internet access, but you have to sign up for an account, so I fucked that off. Went to another pub. They had the same internet access, so I couldn't get on that. And now I'm sitting on a park bench again with lots of road noise. That has been my day. But good to see everyone again. Oh yeah, I have to log into chat, and I can spread the link everywhere. Yeah, so just the usual. Been to probation. That wasn't good. Still can't speak to my mum. Ironically, can't speak to my mum now that I've gone out of prison. I was fine speaking to her while I was in prison, but now I can't speak to her now that I'm free. That's my meal of stuff. Google chat, download it. I don't want search. What the fuck? Google. Sorry, bear with me. I'm doing a million things. I don't want the app. I want the website. Google chat. Sorry. Bear with me. Oh, the sound up. Pixie! Erica! Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry. Erica, it's great to see you. I'm Pixie. You are amazing. It's great to see you as well. Hello. I'm back. Yeah. Lots of explanation to do, but Pixie or Erica, if you come on, it'll be. No, it wasn't. I didn't have any alcohol. Pixie, I didn't have any alcohol. I just went to the pub to use the internet. If you're still watching, just give me a chance. If you can come on and I can explain it to you. The link is in the side chat. No, I was just saying, I went to cafes first. And then I went to put. Oh, fuck. Sorry, Pixie, it's not. I've not been drinking. shit. Oh, if you're still watching, just let me explain. And everyone, if you just let me explain before you get mad at me, please. I'm trying to send chat. I'll be right back. No, it's not. I was doing a comedy thing and it backfired. Spectacular. Yeah, picture. No, I didn't remember now. Oh, fuck, I don't know. Right, I'm just trying to log into chat. Oh, 7. I did get a full English. Oh yeah, I can prove I went to the cafe because in this bag is a full English breakfast. Pixie, I'm just writing you a message in the text in the chat. Pixie, please. I'll best check my volume levels as well. Yeah, Erica. Yeah, I'm not drinking. I just went into. I was just walking down the main street and walking into. I walked to a barber, a haircutist. I said that wrong on purpose. A hairstylist, and said I'd get a haircut if I can use their internet. They refused, but yeah. No, we're just going in literally every shop, seeing if I could use their internet. But just because I went to the pub, it doesn't mean that I had a drink. I didn't. And it's great to see you, Erica. Thank you for still watching. I'm gonna, during the point of the part of the stream, I'm gonna try and rename my channel to Wilder Resurrected because I think I'll get more viewers then. If people know that it's got to do with me. So that's something to look forward to. You know what I mean? Oh, I hope this is not gone for good. Sorry, pizza. I'll show you. Right, I'm just writing a message. And Erica, if you have any way to message Pixie as well and tell her what I'm saying now. I just went into because it was a shop. Do you know what I mean? I've got a full English breakfast in a bag. That is a full English breakfast because I went into a cafe first and ordered before I found out that they didn't have. Right back to that. 2 minutes after up. Oh, thank you, Erica. Cheers, thank you. It's great. Honestly, Erica, you don't know how great it is to see you. I've been having major withdrawals, from missing people and not being able to use the internet. Yeah, it's been a nightmare. Hopefully, it'll be a big nightmare. Sterling, get in. Where's my go?
Yo, what's up, my
Erica.
guy?
Thanks a lot. Welcome, Sterling. What's up, my man?
How are you?
I am doing good. Although it's a bit cold, but this is my new coat my mum got me for Christmas. So, this
one. Oh, nice.
Yeah. And sorry about what happened. Basically, I put you on my contacts list, but I didn't do anything after that because I didn't have any further instructions, so I didn't know. It was basically a nightmare in the prison I went to. They've not got the kiosks, where you type all your details in and arrange visits and that. It was all done on paper. Like you just handed them a letter, and it was a nightmare. You were on the contacts list, but I didn't know whether it was a different contacts list for the purple visits I've been trying to get in touch with the whole time I've been in, like, but they weren't having any of it. It was same with Jordy as well. I put her details on, and yeah, nothing happened.
Yeah, I tried to write you a letter and everything.
Oh, I got the letter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got the letter. They photocopied it and give it me like, yeah, and I appreciate what you said in it. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so
But
I
then I had no way, because the emails, you have to write an email to me in prison before I can reply to you. I can't ask. I can't put in a thing to email you. You have to email me first, and then I get to reply. So it's just messed up, and being overseas as well, it makes it all just a nightmare. Like,
well, you were gone for a long time. Why is that?
and I'm still on the main road, so sorry I didn't say that. Traffic noise. But,
No, I said, why were you gone so long? You were gone like 12, 13 weeks. Why were you gone so long?
sorry I didn't say that. Try that now. There's no traffic now.
Well, no, I said you were going like 3 months. Like you were going a long time.
Yeah, 3 months.
Why,
Yeah.
why was it?
I got 6 months. You said 3. Oh,
why was it?
Thank you. Pixie,
Why was it so much longer?
Pixie, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, Pixie. When I said I went to the pub, I just went in to use the internet access. I didn't actually have a drink.
I'm glad you're not drinking. I'm trying really hard to believe you right now, but you really shouldn't be setting foot in a pub for anything. Not for food, not for internet, not for anything. Anyway, Sterling asked you a question.
Yeah, I'm just struggling to hear. I'm on the main road. That's the only place I can get internet access. But
No, yeah. Why were you going?
uh,
Why were you going so long this time?
oh, because my defence solicitor was useless. Basically, I went to court, and the prosecution solicitor, they said all the bad things I'd done, and then my defence solicitor got up and said, "Yeah, I have nothing to add to that," and sat down again. That was my entire defence. Said, "Yeah, I have nothing to add to that," and he didn't even come and see me before the sentencing.
They should have sent you to. They should have sent you to. They should have sent you to rehab. But I mean what I said.
Yeah.
You have no reason to be entering a pub for any reason right now.
Oh yeah.
Wait, why'd you?
It was just.
I
went to
don't care. I don't care if it's for internet. I don't care if it's for a glass of water.
Yeah.
You have no reason to enter a pub right now.
All right, I won't do it future then. I was just like rushing about trying to get internet access, then I could talk to people. I wasn't, just wasn't thinking straight. I won't go into any more pubs. That's fine. And can I just once again say shout out to Erica in the side chat. She's been brilliant. Thank you. And Sterling as well. Sterling, do you mind if Pixie knows what you wrote in that letter?
If Pixie knows what?
That sounds nasty, doesn't it? Do you mind if I tell YouTube what you said in that letter? Because it was really nice.
I'm sure. I don't remember. Go ahead.
Sorry?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
You're fine. Basically, Sterling was willing to come over to England, pay for himself to come over to England, and then help get me sober, which is a real nice gesture. Yeah, and he said he'd basically sort out my life, which I appreciate. But I don't think it'll work. And basically, I don't want to drag you down with me if it doesn't work. Do you know what I mean? Sterling is now, I hope you don't mind me saying this, like clean and sober and that. So I don't want my actions to kind of affect you and make you. I basically don't want to bring you down with me if I do go wrong. Do you know what I mean? But it was really nice, really kind letter. Yeah.
Are you going down? You would take me down
Not
with you?
at the moment, no. No,
Okay.
no, I'm fine at the moment. But I'm just saying, if I do, I don't want it to affect anyone else. Like, you know what I mean? So, Pixie, how's it been? How's everything going? I have missed everyone on YouTube like crazy, honestly. That's all
Oh,
I thought about.
it has been
Having
an
these kind of chats
absolute
on YouTube.
it's been an absolute roller coaster, but no complaints,
Yeah.
right?
When did you
Right,
get
what I'm
out?
going to do, I'm just going to nip to my flat and see if I can find some headphones. I am having real trouble hearing everyone with all the traffic. So I'll be right back. Sterling, if you can, just keep it going. I'll be back as soon as I can. I'll be one sec.
I'm supposed to keep it going, Pixie. How are you, Pixie?
No complaints. We're gonna stick with that.
You're gonna stick with what?
I'm gonna stick with no complaints.
Oh, okay. All right, good to hear. Good to hear. When did Wildheart get out? Today? Yesterday? Like, how long has he been out?
Something like that. I woke up to a message saying he was out, so
Oh, okay. Yeah. What else has he said? I just joined.
I don't know. I joined and he said something about he went to a cafe and he was a little short and he stopped by a pub and they wanted him to open a tab, so he by another pub and then something else, and then he was on the main road again, and I was not happy. I was like, you went to 2 pubs on your first day out, and then I was just like, shake my head later days, and I left. And then he messaged me and he said that he hadn't been drinking, that he had stopped by the he didn't stay at the pubs, he had just stopped by to try to use the internet, but he couldn't. And that's when I came up here and I said, I don't care if it's for the internet, or if you want a glass of water, you have no reason to be walking into a pub right now. None.
Right. Right. And it's so hard to believe, like whether or not he's drinking. I never know whether he's drinking or not. He can conceal it pretty well, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. I worry about him.
Yeah, me too. Me too. But it looks like he's out in front of his mom's flat. He's using her internet. He's he's got some sort of mobile device, a laptop, and I mean this is what we know. I'm just trying to like put it all together right now.
Yeah.
Earphones. Apparently, he's going to look for earphones.
Yeah.
I told him before he went in, he needed a raincoat, some earphones, a backpack. So
He
yeah,
says it wouldn't work, but I think a 24/7 chauffeur is what he needs.
he said that
He's
wouldn't
so
work.
impulsive. Well, I don't know. He said keeping busy wouldn't work. Isn't that what he just said when he was talking about your letter?
Oh, right. He said he was afraid it would, he'd bring me down and that it wouldn't work, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I just think that's the other way around.
I received an email that my letter was rejected. I had no idea this whole time that he actually received it. That's weird. But anyway,
I
yeah,
know, right?
yeah, man, I feel bad. I guess, man. Anyway, mm.
No.
But like you said, they should have sent him to rehab. I don't know why that hasn't happened yet.
Well, his defense attorney should have been like, yeah, he's done these bad things, but he's also an addict and we need to send him to rehab.
Right.
He keeps trying and they keep saying that there's no space for him and this needs to be mandated. Right?
Yeah.
Like I don't understand. And how does a lawyer get away with saying I have nothing to answer that? Like how do you get away with that as an attorney?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it just seems like the bare minimum,
Or a solicitor, I should say. Whatever they call them over there. I don't know.
Yeah, you back, Wadart? Sort of. Wadart, you back? We can't hear you.
Yeah, I think he's trying to say something, but I have no idea.
Yeah,
I
he
can't
took
do
himself
anything.
off of mute, but we can't hear him. Wildheart, you there? I mean, at this point, I'm concerned like he might feel more comfortable on the inside than on the outside. It certainly seems like it's like his way of life at this point. What's up, Erica? What's up, Todd?
I hope not. There isn't any much I can do about it. So.
Oh, we can see you, but we can't hear you. No, we can't hear you. No. No. Yeah, change your settings. Change your audio settings or whatever.
Can you hear me now?
There,
I've just took
there
the
you
headphones
go.
off. Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I manage without them. Yeah, but still, that is an issue. I am getting to the point where I'm more comfortable in jail than outside, which is worrying. Yeah, it's a good point.
So, like on a scale from like 0 to 100%, what are the chances that you go back in the next month?
Oh, Erica, sorry.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome,
Happy
Erica.
New Year.
Hey, sunshine.
Hey,
Hey,
Erica.
sweetheart. Hey,
How's it
Sterling.
going? Thank you, everyone, for joining, brother. Sorry, thank you, Erica. Thank you for joining. Thank you, everyone. Cheers.
I only got a
Yeah,
few minutes. I'm waiting for my girlfriend to come over to have coffee.
Coffee. Dead
Coffee.
right, yeah. Coffee.
We're gonna have coffee and talk.
Oh,
Coffee.
coffee and
Well, then you.
will be good.
Well, then you
Mr.
you go ahead. You go ahead, Erica. If you don't have much time, what do you have to say or ask about?
Well, I'm just glad to see that you're back. But as Pixie and Sterling were saying, you don't need jail. You need a rehab.
Yeah,
Jail's not
I'm
going to
at
do
the.
anything.
I've got an appointment on Wednesday. Yeah,
I said
I'm
jail's
at
not
an
going to do
appointment
anything.
on Wednesday. Yeah, that is true. I've got an appointment on Wednesday for the local drugs and alcohol team. So I've got a feeling they might recommend like rehab for me. Because the place I've just been to see probation, that was actually the drugs and alcohol team. So I think they're kind of working together, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's good.
It may be that they recommend me going into rehab. I think that's what's going to happen. Like, yeah, which I'm
because
fine with.
otherwise you're going to be institutionalized and used to being in jail.
Yeah. It is like I said. Oh, Tog. Sorry, I just seen Tog inside chat. Cheers, Tog. Yeah, sorry, getting distracted. Yeah, that's but I don't want to make it all about me either. So yeah, what's been going on when I've been away in the old Great Dimmock community? Has anyone killed anyone yet?
I haven't been on the internet too much.
Yeah, are you okay though?
Yes.
I'm right there with you. I've been absent a lot lately. and I'll probably be
Oh, you're
absent a
not.
lot for a while, but
Oh, wow. Oh,
I'm here.
Can
I'm
you
still
say what?
here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My prayers are with you.
Well, Sterling, 2 women in and they've got no gossip. What are the chances of that? That was a joke. That was a joke. Women.
You're funny.
2
Well,
women in the hangout. None of them have any gossip.
what is the gossip? I
Oh,
really
God.
don't have any either.
I
Oh,
don't know. Seriously, when I said it was a roller coaster, it has been a roller coaster. So I'm just trying to, like, I'm still here, but I'm not here as much, and I'm okay with that for now.
I
That'll
don't even know
probably
what's going
continue
on
for a bit.
anywhere. I don't know what's going on anywhere.
Yeah,
I heard there's a lot of fighting.
Is there? See, I don't even know if there's a lot of fighting. I don't even know. I know a lot of people don't like Eric, and I find that pretty amusing because I don't either.
That's where the fighting is. From what I heard.
Well, if he wasn't such a self-righteous liar, you know.
Okay.
Hmm?
Eric Lionheart, or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, he will say the craziest shit. Like, he will say that he's a righteous man. He will say that he's a holy man. But then he will just, like, berate, degrade, and gossip and talk shit about people. He says the weirdest shit, like, God saved him and his wife from a rapist. He broke his hand, and God healed it, but told him that if he didn't give the glory to God for healing his hand, that he would die. He said that schizophrenic people and people with mental health problems and people who have like fear and phobias, that they're possessed by demons, and not
What the hell?
yeah. And he said that he knows people who he said, and there are people. Okay, let me put this in the right order. He said, and there are people who will cry out for deliverance, knowing that they will get 7 more in return because they're addicted to it. And he knows people like that. Like, he just does like the most craziest, outlandish shit, and then he's like, I'm righteous and I'm a holy man, and it's the weirdest fucking thing. The dude, I just don't like the dude.
Yeah, from day one, he rubbed me the wrong way. And he never lets anybody talk.
No, and he'll do that false, like, I love you, but the second you disagree with him, he automatically goes into, like, monopolizing the time and trying to, like, berate and harass you into admitting that you somehow agree with him. And it's so weird. It's bizarre. It's so weird.
He saved himself and his wife from a rapist. Is that what you said?
God did it. Yeah, God did that for him. Yeah, let him save himself and his wife from a rapist. And somehow in this mess, he broke his hand, and God healed it, but told him that if he didn't give God the glory for his broken hand, he would die.
Well,
or maybe the hand was before the rapist thing. I don't know. It was really weird. He says some, like I said, he says some weird shit.
So the rapist wanted both him and his wife.
Both of them.
No, I think the rapist just wanted his wife, but he implied that his life was in danger or something.
Okay.
I don't know. It was weird. But I can't remember if that was before or after. Like, did that happen and he broke his hand and then God healed it and told him if he didn't give God the glory, he'd die? Or did he break his hand and God healed it and said, if you don't give me the glory, you'll die? And then he was presented with the situation that God allowed him to save everybody from. I don't know. I don't remember. It was one of the two. Either way, he says some weird shit.
Well, listen. We all know at least one person who's died from a broken hand. So that's not anything to play around with, right? Wildheart?
I don't know anybody that's died from a broken hand.
No, of course not.
I don't know.
I feel like Wildheart's headset is more. Yeah, now we can.
Now
I have to keep plugging the headphones in when to hear anything. What was the question? Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry,
we were all
I
joking
missed the
around,
question.
and
I have
he
to keep
said
putting it.
we were all joking around, and he asked if you knew anybody that had died of a broken hand.
No, it'd be inconvenient, but no, not unless there were severe complications. No. If we're talking
That's a
about, is it DD? Darth Dawkins.
no. It's
Darth
No,
Dickens.
Lionheart.
Eric Lionheart. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I
That
just
boy's
stay away
wild.
from this channel. I stay away from this channel.
And I think I may have ruffled feathers at one point, but we avoid each other, so that's all good.
Right?
With Olive and
You're
Praise.
good at that. Yeah, you're good at ruffling feathers.
Well,
You
no,
do that
okay, because
exquisitely, if I could say.
no, because we had done like a commentary on one of their videos, and I guess like we rubbed them the wrong way. But the next thing I know, Praise, who I don't even know, right, and Olive, who I did not even talk about, was sitting there laughing. Well, the next thing I know, they're talking about how they're just talking shit, you know, saying random things like I sound like I'm 3 foot tall and 350 pounds, and I sound like this and blah blah blah, just saying some stupid shit. So the next thing I know, like Will and Praise I Am had this like truce. No, Will and Praise I Am had a truce, right? Well, all of a sudden, Praise I Am and Olive, when they would see me in chat, they would be like, "Hi, Pixie. Hi, Pixie," and I would just say hi back, but it was kind of weirding me out. And we were sitting there on panel, and he brought on. I was sitting on Will's panel, and they had brought up like a video of one of Praise I Am's videos, and I had made the comment somewhere along the line because I said something snide, and then I felt bad because of their truce. And so I said something like, "Look, I know that you guys have like this truce going on or whatever, but I don't have a truce. And it's weird that they're like saying hi to me and shit. Like we had a conversation we didn't have, but I'm just saying that we're not cool because we're not cool." And Will was pretty much just like, "That's okay. Like I don't think my truce applies to you," kind of a thing, right? Well, then the only other thing I heard from him after that was they sent a message through somebody else that was like, "Tell Pixie to say hi and we won't talk to her." And that's the last I heard from that. So that's good.
When was this?
Oh, I don't know. It was months and months ago.
Oh,
no, it wasn't months and months ago. It was probably like I don't know. Let's see. No, I guess it had to have been months ago. Probably like right after Wild first got locked up again.
Tell Pixie to say hi, and we won't talk to her.
Yeah, tell Pixie we said hi and we won't talk to her. And that was the last I heard. And I was like, "That's fantastic. Let's stick with that."
Yeah, because I've told Olive and Praise that you and I are friends. We have each other's number, and you keep me updated on what's going on with Wildheart. I said, "She's so sweet. She's such a nice person."
I can be, but like if you're just gonna like talk shit, then you can just go talk shit. I'm good with that. I tend to match energy.
And which Will are we talking about?
Nah, Pixie's nightmare.
Freeman.
How's he doing?
Good. Making a lot of music as far as I know.
Well, that's good to hear. I have to go. I got a call coming in. I'll be back.
All right. Later days.
Cheers.
Do you know what I've not done for 3 months?
What's that?
I can't say it. I've not done karaoke. Sorry, I'm being ignorant, but I really can't see you. Oh, bye, Erica. Cheers. Yeah, I'm gonna do a 3 months, so I'm gonna do this. And sorry, thank you, Pixie and Sterling, for joining. It means actually I'm not doing it. Yeah, no, thanks for joining. It's great to speak to you again.
Are you about to do karaoke?
Yeah, I'm just missing a lot of the conversation. That's all. I'm not being investing odd or anything. You know what I mean?
Remember, I told you to get a raincoat. Is that the raincoat I told you to get?
It's very windy. Tell Pixie about that letter you sent me, Sterling. What do you think about it?
I sent her a screenshot. I sent her screenshots of it, I believe.
You did.
Yeah, so she read it.
So how long till you get internet in your flat?
Can you hear, Wild Art?
He might be typing because he can either hear or talk.
Yeah, I bet he can't hear. Wild Heart, we can't hear you. Oh my God. Like, how does his audio get worse when he puts on headphones? You know, it's like, anyway.
Sometimes my headphones freak out. Like, for example, because I'm on my phone, if I were to leave this page I'm on and go look at something else and come back, I would automatically start roboting.
Oh yeah, the audio does drop out. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And if you don't come in with the headphones and you do it like midstream, like that can do it too.
Yeah.
But I think those are new headphones. I don't remember those headphones. Do you?
No.
I'm pretty sure I told him get a raincoat, some headphones, a backpack, and a battery pack.
Yeah, I don't know. He said that was the new coat that his mom got him for Christmas.
Yeah, for Christmas. All right. Well. What should we ask him, Pixie? Help me.
I don't know. I'm so lost when it comes to him sometimes.
Right. But me too. But I feel like we should use our time wisely. I always feel like, I never had enough time or whatever, and then he's gone. I never know what to say.
Hello.
Hey, you're back.
Yeah, I'm gonna say as well. If you can hear me, they put me on a curfew as well, 7 at night to 7 in the morning. Get internet. Can you hear me?
Well, maybe they sleep.
You said you have a curfew?
Yeah, it's breaking up, isn't it?
Yeah, you're frozen, but I can hear you.
The 18th, which is like 10 days away. So communications are going to be tricky.
How do they know? How do they know if you're inside? How do they know if you like broke curfew?
Sorry?
Yeah, like
how will they know if you broke curfew? How will they know if you broke curfew?
Yeah.
Fucking cars. Fuck off.
Yeah, like, do you have like an ankle monitor or like a bracelet or something? Like what?
I think if they just see him out, probably, but I don't know.
Right, Right, that's good.
Right.
Basically, I'm on a curfew. I have to be in at 7 o'clock at night till 7 in the morning.
Right, but do you have like an ankle monitor or something? No, we can. Do you have an ankle monitor?
Yeah.
or you were just breaking up, Pixie?
How do they know if you're inside or not?
Uh, I'm really sorry about this. I'm gonna what I'm gonna do, if you can hear me, I don't know if you can or not. I'm gonna walk into town and just browse around. I'll stay outside, but just browse around for internet access and see if I can do it that way. Because I can't hear. I know it's my fault. And thank you, Pixie and
No,
Sterling.
no,
You
no,
have
no.
Pauline
What
and
you need
Erica.
to do is
But
go
I'll just take a
inside.
beef tour
And he's, if
downtown
it's 7 to
and
7,
see
he's
if the
30
Wi-Fi
minutes
is any better.
away.
I'll be right back. Thanks, everyone.
Ugh. Wild, if it's 7 to 7, you need to go inside. He did not hear that. Okay then.
Sorry about that. What happened?
He said he's going to go into town looking for internet access, but I looked down at my phone and it's like almost 10:30 here, which means it's 6:30 there. And if curfew's from 7 to 7, he should probably fucking go home.
Yeah. What time is it there? What time did you say it was?
Aren't they 6 hours ahead of us? I think they're 6 hours ahead
Yeah.
of me, which would make it 6:30.
Yeah. I wonder how they know if he's at home or not.
Probably it's just like if he gets caught
Pro-
out, but that's still, I think it's 6:30 over there.
Yeah. I think it's like. Hold on. I'm gonna look. Yeah. It's 4:30 in London.
In London, but he's not okay. It's 4:30. I
Yeah,
could have
let me
sworn
check
he
my
was
man.
6 hours ahead of me.
Well, with time change, who like they might not, who knows? Let's look.
Oh
Manchester.
yeah, the time change thing.
Yeah, because some people don't. You know. Let me search. No.
It
Well,
gets
either way,
dark
he's only got
early
like.
there then.
Yeah. Well, I think it's 4:30.
Okay.
Either way, huh, what a mess. What a mess. Have you talked to Mac lately?
Yeah. Yep.
How's he doing?
Good. He's, working, hanging out with the family, been playing it, making some music. A bunch of them are making music stuff now, which is great. Love hearing the results.
Oh, yeah, I think you were saying like Will's making me too. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, but they're making music together or separate?
Uh, Both. Like they've done separate things. They've done some collabs amongst themselves. It's been pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Like recently, like Will or Mac or you or
No, I have not done
Sammy?
anything. I have not done anything. It's been Sammy and Mac and Joe Fett in space and Will, and I think TJ's making some of his own stuff now. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, I've seen Brodo streaming, but like haven't really seen other people streaming too much.
Yeah, I've been really busy and gone, and I'm
Music now that you say that.
probably that's probably not going to change much for a while. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay. What about oh shit, my connection sucks. Sorry, Pixie.
No worries.
What about Midnight? You talking to Midnight?
He's popped into a stream that I've been to in the last couple of weeks, I think. I just, like I said, I haven't been around much. So I pop in every now and then and I see whoever popped in at the moment, but that's about it.
And we're back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It is only 4:30 there. Good deal.
Yeah. So they put me on a curfew as well. Sorry, my computer was going dead slow and I couldn't hear you or anything. So sorry about that. My fault. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do one karaoke, end it here, and then try and find a better, quieter internet place if that's okay. But thanks,
Okay.
Pixie and Sterling, for sticking with. That's actually what I'm going to sing. Yeah, and do one karaoke. I've mixed music. I missed music. I mean. But
Well,
yeah, I'll speak
what
to you
song are
soon,
you gonna
Pixie and
do?
Sterling, and I'm going to do a karaoke. And then I'll do another stream in a bit when I've
I
got
bet you're gonna do
more
Oasis.
secure, less noisy internet. Pixie and Sterling and Erica, you're amazing. Thanks a lot.
Can you hear us?
I'll just do one karaoke and then I'll.
No,
I
you
need to
can't hear
toilet.
us.
Oh, it's going slow. There's a way.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes. I doubt he can.
Hey,
Or we can't hear
hey,
him.
hey, what are? Can you hear me? No, we can't hear him.
6 minutes. Fucking. Yeah, but look forward.
What?
I have no idea what happened there.
Same old, yeah. Well, like I'm not
I was
helping either because like my connection's terrible here in Costa Rica, so like I'm not helping either. So
I couldn't hear him except a few words here or there, but it sounded like he dropped like mid-sentence.
did he say what karaoke song he wanted to do? I'm guessing it's Oasis, right? Gotta be.
Yeah, I don't have any idea.
What else could it be? No, it's gotta be Oasis. I still want to know how they enforce this curfew.
Yeah, right? Like, is it just like if he gets caught out, it's a violation, or?
Or like they might like stop by like unannounced, or they might call like his landline or something. Like, yeah, I'm curious because
Yeah,
I read an article. I read an article that they had like in the UK they started these like wrist bracelets that detect alcohol and like keep up with where you were at the same time.
they should give him one of those.
Yeah, they worked really well apparently.
Is he coming back?
I mean, really, where's he gonna go with like to get Wi-Fi? Let's be honest,
I don't know.
because is I'm guessing nowhere good. You know, because if it was a good option, like he'd have been there before.
That's why I asked him if how long it was going to take to get internet back in his flat, because
Yeah, that's always a problem.
no, don't do this. Oh, sorry. I was talking to my work stuff.
Oh yeah. So, you thinking about being a digital nomad or what?
Um, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's good to have that as an option, you know.
Good and interesting guest, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of people can't work remotely, and you know, if you could find like a really like a cheaper place to live and still make the same like money, yeah, that's a good option, right?
If I can get other people on board, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Of course,
Mm-hmm.
I would. I do not like living here, and I miss the Yucatan Peninsula. That is like my favorite place so far. But there are other places I want to go to.
Which ones?
I want to go to Angkor Wat, and I want to go to dang it, Uruguay, and I want to go to. I guess I'm eventually going to end up in Europe, but I don't know. I don't have any interest in the Eiffel Tower or that nonsense. So maybe the catacombs or something cool like that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of places I want to go. I want to go to Barcelona because of the architecture, and I want to go to a lot of ruins. I want to visit a lot of ruins. Some in the U.S., some in South America, some up in Spain. I want to visit a lot of ruins. I want to go to Egypt, but I don't really want to go by the pyramids. I just want to go see like all the lost temples, like the ancient temples. I want to go see that. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you should do it all. Do it all. That's what I say.
I kind of want to go to India and Ireland. I would love to go to Ireland.
Ireland would be cool. I'd like to go there. India's never been on my radar.
It wasn't on mine, but I know quite a few people who have been, and their stories and like their trips and like the cultural stuff they reference is pretty interesting. So I figure that would be fun.
Okay.
And I've been to an ashram before, so that's cool. So now I can go, if I go to India, I can go to an ashram in India.
And for those in the audience, not me, but for those in the audience that don't know what an ashram is, good.
Okay, so an ashram is sort of like a monastery, but not quite. A lot of like you'll find like a lot of them are individualized, right? Like there will be an ashram where you can worship any of the gods, or so to speak, avatars of the god, I should say, because they're all avatars of one god. But like, you know, but sometimes you'll have them, a lot of times you'll have them dedicated to one god, even though you can worship any of them, right? Like you'll have like an ashram dedicated to Shiva or an ashram dedicated to Ganesha, which is the one I went to. But anyway, so you can stay at the ashram, or the one I went to anyway. You can stay there as long as you want, and your kids will just run around and play and have free reign of the place. And the only thing they ask is that you help with something, be it like the gardening, preparing food, whatever. Just help the community in some way, and you're free to stay as long as you want. And they'll teach you like stories and the culture and like how to prepare traditional dishes and just like other like things they do, like the weaving and the jewelry making. Like they'll teach you how to do that. They do like a lot of meditations. It's kind of like a monastery. You know, and they have the devout followers that live there all the time, right? So it's, I don't know, it's like a monastery, but not. It's pretty interesting.
Okay, yeah. So they'll put you up. They'll give you room and board and everything.
Yeah. Yep. All they ask is that you do something with them, be it, you know, like helping tend the gardens or making food for everyone or whatever, cleaning, you know, just something.
So Wildheart could go there, yeah, and he could
An ashram.
Yeah, he could go there. He could start like a karaoke hour, you know, and that could be his like his you know what he gives back, yeah.
It wouldn't be a bad place for him. They're very, very community oriented. It sounds weird because, you know, it's like these strangers that are invited to stay for helping out, but they are actually very, very community oriented. There are children who are there, and they will immediately be best friends with your children. It is the sweetest thing. They just run around and laugh and have fun, and they have their schooling and stuff too. But it's, I don't know. It was very fascinating. I was very young and very curious, and it was a very lovely experience.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I wish Wild Heart would go there. What if Wild Heart went there and like he got drunk? What would they do to him?
They would probably nurse him back to health and make him do meditations with them. I don't know. They would help the best they could, and
Right, all right, because they don't condone drinking of any kind, right?
They don't drink at all. No, they don't have like any alcohol or anything there.
Okay, and most of them are
Not at the one I was
vegetarian. Yeah, they're
at.
vegetarian mostly.
Yes, most of them are. Yes, I do think one of them had chickens for eggs. I don't know if they ever slaughtered a chicken. They didn't while I was there. I know that they don't have any kind of beef whatsoever. They do not eat cow. They don't eat cows.
Sure.
They do a lot of gardening.
No,
A lot of it.
okay. I can see Wild Heart as a gardener, like cutting grass or something. Probably not like an electric mower, but like some sort of like.
Well, they do have like the courtyard with the flowers and stuff. When I say they do a lot of gardening, I mean they grow a lot of their own food, like a lot of
Okay.
it. They have like fields, kind of, yeah, where they plant and harvest and.
Well, that would be good for him. Yeah, you should go there. I'm warming up to this idea. This is a pretty good idea. He's always trying to like do these experiences so that he can come back and say, "Oh, there's no God." It would just like solidify his position. He could tell us that he tried it, and there's nothing to it.
I think the reason I liked the ashram so much. One sec. I think the reason I liked the ashram so much is because it's one of those like you don't have to believe to get something out of it, right? Like out of the meditation, out of the philosophy, like out of whatever. And it just the experience itself, the community. So you don't have to believe to get something out of it, and I appreciated that about the place.
Okay, so they're not like pushy and trying to like convert you and.
No, not at all.
And they
Not
believe
at
it.
all.
Like none of them are like or whatever. Like.
Right.
They all believe it. They're not trying to convince you. Is that what you're saying?
Right. They're just letting you experience everything. They have offered, right? They'll be like, do you want to learn this chant, or do you want to do this, right? But they're never like, hey, you're going to do this, or we need you to participate here. Like they were never like that.
Sorry, Pixie. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, we have a monastery like that, and I know people who have visited it, and the people who visited it were atheists, but they got something out of it, peace or I don't know, self-reflection or growth or what, whatever.
Yeah, I think the ashram is kind of the same way.
And you could stay there as long as you
It's
want.
just a Hindu version.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And you could stay there like with your family, for example, or like they split you up.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
I was young, so I was not there with the family. But
okay.
there was a mom and two kids. And a dad. Yeah, a mom, a dad, and two kids who were there. The dad like absolutely refused to go into the temple because he was Christian. But they just kind of smiled about it. They didn't, they were just like, okay, whatever. The wife was not happy about it though. She thought he was being ridiculous, but
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
but yeah,
Yeah, to go all the way there and then not go in the temple.
yeah. Like he would do the other stuff, right? Like he would help with the gardens and hang out in the courtyard, but he would not go into the temple. He just absolutely refused. And so, yeah, I don't know. She thought it was ridiculous. He did not. But yeah, their kids went in. His kids went in though with the mom, and the kids played with the other kids all day, all the time. Like yeah.
Well, it seems like one of the things you talk about before you go.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Are you are
I
you
guess.
gonna are you gonna be weird? Are you gonna be weird?
Right.
David.
Well, sounds like she didn't expect him to be weird, but he
Exactly.
was.
Yeah, they clearly didn't talk about it.
But that's weird to me because, like, how do you put an ashram on your travel list and not tell your significant other that maybe you're uncomfortable with it? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you not discuss that?
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. There was also a woman who had left an abusive relationship with a couple of kids there, and she was just having the time of her and her kids were just having the time of their lives. It was adorable. I don't
Awesome.
know. Yeah, there was a lot of people there, and then then the people that ran the place, and some other random people that came in for like little day stops and didn't really stay much.
Yeah, I don't know how easy it is to like travel there, and like if you need a visa, or you can just show up with your passport or what.
Well, the one I went to was actually in the U.S., and so I just showed up, right? But
Oh, okay.
yeah, I don't know. I can research some of them, see if there's any in England he can just go to.
I guarantee there are. For some reason, I was thinking like strictly in India for some reason, but
No, I would love to
I
go
guess
to
I
one
guess
in India. I've never been to India. I would like to go to one in India.
yeah.
Yeah. The one I
Yeah,
went to
I'm
was
sure.
here up in the mountains. It's very
Okay,
pretty.
nice. And so like they cook for you, and like you like the food? Because you
Yeah.
don't eat meat. You don't eat meat, right?
Very rarely, but
Uh,
like I was a vegetarian for more years than I've had meat on the menu. And even then it's like I cook it far more than I eat it, if that makes sense. Like I just don't it's not really my favorite thing. And the smell of it cooking makes me kind of nauseous. So
yeah, because they definitely have butter chicken at the Indian restaurant. Now I think about
yeah,
it, yeah.
no, they have chickens there, right? And a lot of I think they eat lamb as well. They just don't eat cow. They just don't eat cow. Cows are like sacred in their religion or whatever, so they don't eat cow. They have meat, but they also do like a lot of vegetarian dishes. Actually, one of my favorite dishes is an Indian dish. and it's called La Matar.
Oh yeah. What's that?
It's potatoes and peas cooked in a like tomato sauce with cloves, and it's really spicy. And you put it over rice, and it's really good.
And what do you call it?
La Matar.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna try it.
And I usually have some garlic naan. Sometimes some garlic naan with jalapeno.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And the garlic naan goes really, really good with the dish. It's their bread, the naan bread.
Yeah, I've had the garlic naan and maybe there's like a cheese naan. I'm not sure.
Yeah, there is. But I like that they don't use they use like fresh garlic, right? They don't use garlic powder, garlic salt, any of that nonsense.
Oh yeah. No, because fresh garlic, yeah, it hit different for sure.
And they don't use a ton of it. Like it's not super overpowering, which I absolutely appreciate, because if Americans have one really weird cooking habit, it's that they over season the fuck out of everything. You want salt? Let me give you 2 pounds of salt on your fucking fries. I'm like, what are you doing? You want garlic? We'll make this
Yeah.
like 10 times the garlic it should be. And I'm like, why do we do this? Why do we do this?
We want to taste that shit, but like if and when you go to Uruguay, which I think you will, there's a lot of places they don't season their meats whatsoever, like no salt at all. And as an American, it was just like, oh my God, what is this? You ruined it,
No. The meat needs seasoning. I don't love the taste of meat. The meat needs seasoning. But when it comes to like breads or fries or something, I'm like, why do you need that much salt? But maybe people look at me and they're like, why do you use that much pepper, right? Maybe I'm just not a salt person. I don't know. But I like things that I think certain things like salt and garlic are just like really overpowering, and people use a lot of it, and I don't understand why. Maybe I just taste it too much.
I love it. My mom hated it. She always thought like the smallest amount of garlic was like too overpowering. But she was the type that like could smell you across the house. And like if you had been out like drinking Budweiser with your friends, like she could smell it on your shoes. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I'll put it this way. When I go to a restaurant, particularly like an Italian restaurant or an Indian restaurant or something like that, and I order garlic bread, it's fine. I have no issues with it.
Yeah.
But if I'm at somebody's house and they make garlic bread, or they get like the frozen store-bought garlic bread, I'm
Sure.
just like, I don't want that. I'm sorry. Do you maybe have some honey? Because like I can toast it and then drown it in honey and we'll be good.
Honey on your bread, huh?
Only garlic toast. Garlic toast with honey is actually really good. And believe it or not, I said that and people looked at me like I was crazy for years. And now almost everybody I know eats it that way.
Oh yeah. It probably takes some of the garlic out of it, like the honey, yeah. The sweetness of it takes some of the salt and garlic out if it's.
Well, in a weird way, it has an almost salty sweet taste, right? I would put it in the same category as like chocolate covered pretzels or something. It's obviously a different flavor, but it's definitely in that category.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I thought it was normal because my mom always ate honey on garlic toast. And so I thought it was normal. And then people started looking at me like I was fucking weird. And then they all started doing it. So whatever.
No, no, I'm sure you're onto something there. You know, so like the salty and sweet combination. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not completely foreign to me. And like honey on like fried chicken and waffles, for example. You know,
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with honey on garlic toast.
I've never tried that, but I'm going to.
Although honey butter on waffles is really good.
Honey butter. Yep, 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 yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I have some weird food combinations. Like I also like just regular Lay's potato chips with mustard.
Oh, really? No, I don't
Yep.
do a lot of mustard. I don't like mustard, really. I mean, like
I
honey mustard.
don't.
Good.
You like honey mustard?
Yeah, like honey mustard or maybe some Dijon on like a some sort of like turkey or club sandwich, sure. But like yellow mustard, not so much. Yeah.
I don't use mustard in a lot of things. I think there might be one or two dishes I use mustard in, but yeah, I don't know why. I will dip my chips in mustard. Only the plain Lay's though.
And so you'll eat that as like a snack, or you eat that like as a side dish with like a burger, like a hot dog, or what?
Well, I would say a snack, but it's not like I get a bowl of chips and mustard, right? Like I'll just grab a couple of chips and put some mustard on it, and I'll be good. Like I don't ever like sit down and like really eat snacks. I guess if I'm snacking, like I just grab a couple of chips and put some mustard on it and go, right? Like I'm
Got
weird.
you. We know. No, I like that. I like salsa or like sour cream and onion. That's what I really like. That sour cream and onion.
Yeah, if I'm gonna make a snack, I'd rather have probably like the jalapeno bean dip, or I'll make
Oh yeah.
some queso or some guacamole
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
salsa.
Mm-hmm.
But I rarely like actually make a snack. I actually rarely eat before dinner. So
My brother's on like purely snacks. Like he almost never eats a whole meal. Like he just snacks.
I used to be that way. But then I had like all these dinners I had to attend and all these official things I had to attend. And so I started trying to get myself on a schedule and it never worked. And so the best thing that was working for me when I was in the office and meetings and all that all day, the best thing that worked for me was coffee in the morning, nothing
Yeah.
at lunch, absolutely nothing at lunch. Okay, well, occasionally I'd have like an apple or something, but really no lunch. And then I would have dinner. And so I'm working from home now and it's still like that's still just my habit. Like I just have coffee in the morning, I have some
Right.
water and some tea in between, and then I have dinner and then I'm good.
How do you do your coffee and how do you do your tea?
So my tea, sometimes it's sun tea, sometimes, and if it's sun tea, that's the only time I drink it cold. And I do make it sweet. If it's not sun tea, it's probably not sweet or very, very little sugar in it at all. And I like a lot of hot teas, a lot of different kinds of hot tea, chai tea, green tea, black teas. I just a lot of hot teas. Um, yeah, and I drink some probiotic waters that I like.
I just tried Thai tea for the first time, but it wasn't hot. It was cold. I loved it.
And then I like chai tea. And then
Oh, you said
my
chai.
coffee,
I thought you said Thai.
no, chai tea.
Chai. Oh, okay,
But
good,
Thai
good,
tea, I do have some of that too, and it is good.
so good.
I also will sometimes add a little ginseng, and that's good. But and then my coffee, I make a a double espresso shot, and then I froth some milk, and I either make a latte or a cappuccino, and that's it. Like there's no sugar, no creamer, no nothing. Just my double shot of espresso and my frothed milk, and that's it.
And so for those in the audience, not me, not me, but like who don't know how to like frost milk, go through that.
Mm-hmm. So I have this Italian espresso maker, and it makes espresso instead of coffee, which is more concentrated, and it has this little spout thing on it that you turn the valve and it shoots out steam, like just really, really hot steam. So you put a little bit of milk in. I have this like little metal pouring pitcher thing that I put it in. I put the milk in there, and then I put it under the spout, and I put the spout just under the top of the milk, and I tilt it, and it spins, and it like shoots steam in there, and spins and spins and spins and shoots steam in there. The milk is spinning, not the thing, and it just froths it. It froths it up, so you can have a cappuccino or a latte.
Okay,
and then you turn it off, and then you pour it into your cup, and then for God's sake, you clean the fucking valve. But anyway.
What kind of milk? What kind of milk do you use?
Just ultra pasteurized whole milk.
Whole milk. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Could you use like half and half in it?
Yes. It will also froth creamer, because my guests prefer creamer sometimes. And then it will also froth, what is it called? Like almond milk and soy milk and things like that.
Okay, yeah.
Also heavy creams. Not as
Also,
well, but it can. Heavier creams.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
I never really drink tea at all, really. I had that Thai tea recently, and it was really good. It comes out like orange. It was cold. It comes out looking orange, kind of sweet. I loved it.
Yeah,
I
like those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also like jasmine tea a lot.
Okay.
It's very subtle.
And you take that hot, obviously, with like some cream or milk or whatever?
No, the only tea I put any cream in or milk in is chai tea. Actually, most of my tea I don't put milk in.
Wildheart, where are you?
Right, don't get upset, Pixie. I am in a pub, but only because it's the only place I could get internet access. I'm not drinking. Yeah. And my battery's going to run out in a second, so I'm going to say if I go before, I'm just going to let the battery run out. So I'll start another one up later, and I'll speak to you on.
Are you drinking?
Google.
You said you are drinking?
Like all right, goodbye. Later days.
Back onto the internet and actually be able to hear.
Do you have your charger? Are you drinking?
Hello. Yeah, I'm going to have to end this live stream here. So that's it. Thanks, Pixie and Erica and Sterling. Thanks. I'm just going. I'm going to have to go. I'll be back in a bit. Bye. Oh no, I need to end the show now. In 3. So yeah, thank you and sorry for being.